Hey, this video is on finding angles and using right triangle trigonometry. Alright, here's a picture. This picture would say basically, I want you to find, given this information, find angle A. Okay, so I say angle A. What information did they give me? Well, they gave me opposite and hypotenuse. So I know that opposite hypotenuse is sine. So I say sine of angle A is opposite over hypotenuse. Okay, so here's the deal. The way that you get rid of sine is inverse sine, and this thing right here is called the inverse sine. Well, this is an equation, so you have to do inverse sine to both sides. On the left, it cancels out. Bye-bye. And on the right, this is what you put in your calculator. You actually put it in this way. Sine of -1, that's called the inverse sine, of 9 over 16. Make sure you are in degrees, and then this is the answer you get, 34.2. Here's another problem. This problem, finding angle D. Well, angle D, this side, if I'm talking about angle D, this side is called adjacent. And this side, 12, is called the hypotenuse. So I know from SOHCAHTOA that cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. That's what A over H means. Alright, so I'm going to use cosine. Angle D, because I'm finding angle D, is adjacent over hypotenuse, so that's why I put 8 over 12. And then to simplify, you multiply the inverse cosine to both sides. And it cancels on this side, so you get D equals, and then you put that in your calculator. And you get 48.2 degrees. So, to wrap up, these are the keys on your calculator that you use for finding angles. The reason you do those is because when you set up the equation, like sine of angle A is 9 over 16, you want to solve for angle A. So you've got to get rid of sine. And this is the way you get rid of sine. You do that to both sides, the inverse sine. It's kind of like this. If I have 2x equals 10, and I want to solve this problem, how do I get rid of 2? Well, because this is multiplied, 2 times x, I divide. Divide is how I get rid of it, or I solve it. So I get x is 5. Same thing back here. If I have sine of angle A, if I want to get rid of sine, I have to use the inverse sine. Bye-bye. That's it. That's how you find angles in right triangle trigonometry.